So all of these abuses have really definitely done what they were meant to do. You know, from the sexual harassment to like everything that happened after that, which is to just make me someone who is just chronically disrespected all the time. You know, it's incredible the way that people who are so abusive make themselves believe that I'm the one who's doing something wrong. Right? It's kind of like people who will like hurt things, like hurt insects and hurt like animals and stuff, and then like see the animal or the insect like crawling around or like flopping around like desperate in some way, like really hurt, and then they laugh at that. They think it's funny. They think it's like the insects. They actually somehow forget about how they're the ones who caused it, and they think it's like the insects or the animal's fault if they look like that. They're just like totally, you know, without any feeling for the targets of the things that they do. And then of course people in a group together, they just kind of reinforce that idea to each other. So I mean, all of the stuff that I go through and all of my reactions to it, it's kind of like, I guess the people who do it enjoy a sense of it just gives them a sense of superiority, you know, because I would say most of them can't like sit down in one day and write something that's coherent, you know. Or that has any kind of literary value whatsoever, really has any kind of value whatsoever at all, you know, let alone actually be someone who has, you know, kind of like a higher level of talent even than that. I mean, there are a lot of people who are good writers, you know, and I'm pretty good, you know. I mean, I can write a decent essay that's like a number that I can just kind of write. And then there are people who have another level of talent, and I have that. You know, I mean, I know that there are even people who are better writers, better kind of technical writers than I am in some ways. You know, I mean, just have more experience or had more education or that kind of thing. But I really have a lot of talent. I just have it. You know, and as long as these people can call me, you know, vagina names and make jokes about, you know, how indecisive I am, when really it's just kind of just being kind of like indecisive in terms of like, wow, you know, I mean, like, is there really nothing to salvage here in terms of like dealing with these people, you know, all this time and all this effort, you know, and you're supposed to be these great people, and it turns out that you are like this, you know, and not knowing what to do and wondering, you know, if is there something I can do about this? Is there some way? No, I guess there isn't. You know, you're just so selfish. There's that, you know, and you can just make yourselves believe that it doesn't matter. You know, all the things I'm good at, they're totally obscured by everything you've done to me, and you enjoy that. You know, as if it was something that I did instead of something that was done to me.